Hello everybody, my name is Erin and I'm a teen librarian at the Clinton-Macomb Public Library. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make string art. So we're going to start with all of the supplies that we need for the program. And if you received a Take and Make kit for our string art program, it came with some templates. So you have a cactus, you have a star that you could make. There's also a cloud with raindrops, and then there is a heart, and that's what I'm going to be working on today. Also in your kit, you should have received a wooden board, just like that, some very tiny small nails, several of those, some embroidery floss like this, hopefully in some different colors. And then the things that you need besides that, you need a small hammer, like so, and also a towel. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my towel down so that I don't mark up the table, but I also muffle the sound of hammering. So if you're doing this in a same house with lots of other people, you might want to go to another room just so you're not disturbing others. And I'm probably going to refold this towel so that it makes better sense for a 8x8 board. All right, cool. So now my board should fit there on nicely. Perfect. That definitely will make less of a sound. Okay. So the next step is you put your board down flat, right? And then you're going to actually put your template down directly on top of the wood. So this one's like a little bit long. So I'm just going to fold it here, make a fold, and kind of get rid of this little piece because I don't need it. And I'm just going to tear that off. All right, perfect. So then I have my heart, and it's gonna sit nicely on my wooden piece. So you see, anywhere there's a dot is where we need to put in a small nail. So we will be, if I can open my bag, that's like the trickiest part, right? Is there's a tiny little Ziploc it's good because it holds the nails in and it doesn't let them out, right? But then when you try to get in, there we go. Good thing I have nails, right? Fingernails, that is. Excellent. So you have a bunch of these tiny little nails here. We have more than what's on the template, and I'll talk a little bit later about what you can do with those after we get all of these in. So these are going to stick out, and that is the purpose. You want them to stick out above the wooden sheet because that's how you wrap the floss around. And you can make your design more full or more kind of just bare bones, I guess you'd say, with the embroidery floss, depending on how much you use. So if you use a lot of embroidery floss, you can have your whole picture covered in color. Sometimes it looks actually really cool to see the wood peek through the shape. So you might want to go that route too and just not put as much. And we'll kind of look at this while we're doing it. But I'm going to start by putting in my nails, and it is going to be difficult to hold this and get this nailed in properly because the nails are very small. Okay, so there we go. Once you got it set in place, there we go. I have a small hole made already for it, and I should be able to tap more now to get it further in. I'm gonna look at Okay, so that has having a little hard time holding it and hammering. So I got our trusty friend here, pliers, and I'm going to hold it with the pliers and then hammer it in that way. So add pliers, small hammer, and towel to what you're going to need besides what's in your kit. All right, I'm going to put that there, hold the pliers over it, make sure it's up and down as much as possible, like straight up, not in an angle. And it does make a lot of noise. I actually have a coworker in another room, and they can hear what's going on. So, all right, let's see if that's good. I don't want to really have it go too much out the back, and it went a little bit out of the back, so I'm going to tap that back. It should sit flat against your wood like that. You just tap it back in if it goes over. But that's good because now you know it is a little bit on an angle, which that's okay if it's slightly on an angle. You just want it completely bent. And you can also, if it's completely on an angle and you want to rehammer it, you can just pull it out with your hammer. But mine's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. The other good thing about this is now we see how far it needs to go in. So it should be standing out about this far. So I'm going to take my pliers and keep putting my nails in. That looks pretty good. It looks maybe even a little taller. So I'm going to check the back. Yeah, it didn't go as far. So I'm going to maybe do one more hit. Okay, so our second one is in, and it's also a little bit bent, but I was able to, with my pliers, just make it a little bit straighter, so that was helpful. So we'll just keep going, making a lot of noise and making people really uneasy with what you're doing because you're making so much noise. Uh-oh, that's definitely not straight. It's better if you can just do it in a few hits. And also, when you touch it with your finger, it shouldn't wiggle at all. If it does, then you know it's not in all the way. You can also check the back. That one doesn't, is in. It's definitely in. Oh, it wiggles just a little bit. So I'm going to hit it one more time. Uh-oh, that was crooked, so I had to do that again. Be sure to hold it up and down. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's check make sure it doesn't wiggle. Okay, on to the next one. Okay. That's good. You'll get faster at it the more you do it. Uh-oh, crooked. Check it. I feel like it's sitting a little high, so I'm gonna hit it one more time. Nails are all sticking to it. All right, perfect. Take our next nail. All right, perfect. Okay, that one might be a little far in. Let's check. Yeah, it's sticking out the back. We know what to do if that's not the case. Let's just tap it down. It's still sticking out just a little bit. Okay, there we go. I got it. Perfect. Next one. All right. If you have it at a good angle, it looks like 3 hits will get it in. Okay. So check the back of that one. That looks like it might be in too low. One more time. Okay, good. Go a little bit lower. Oh, that one popped out because it's too far on an angle. I'm gonna rotate this now. Almost there. Uh-oh. That side. Much better. Okay, So you want to just go sure and make sure that they're all in pretty good. You don't want to be filling this in, and look at that. That one just came out. So just wiggle all of them. This one looks like, yeah, that's wiggly. So you definitely need to fix that one. The rest of these feel like they're in securely. So just fix these two, and then we'll be ready to string. So I decided I have a lot of extra nails. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with them. You can do lines through your heart. I'm going to be doing a heart within a heart. Another really cool thing I saw is there's like a sun in part of the heart, and then there is kind of like either you could do water, so you could do waves, or I saw a sun, and then there was like landscape throughout, which was very cool. I don't know if I have quite enough little nails for that, so I counted, and I have the heart that I drew is 20. So I'm going to put these in from the heart that I drew. Okay, so I have all of my nails in for my large heart and my inside heart. And the next step is to remove the paper from the back. So going through carefully, you just want to kind of rip the paper away. Try not to yank hard, because if you do have a loose nail, then it will be popping up and you'll have to put it back in. Okay. If they aren't in well, then you should be able to pop it right over the nail head. Don't pull hard, pull gently. Okay. If it doesn't look like it's gonna come undone easily, you can rip the paper, which that's fine. I'm gonna keep it a little bit so that I can get this side more easily. Okay, now I have to get the inner heart. So I'm almost done with the inner heart, and last one. You might see some residual paper. That's this is the time you want to clean it off. I think I only had a couple pieces, but they look like they're gone. So awesome. So then it looks like that. And this is where we put in the embroidery floss. So I want an outline, so that means I'm going to weave it through so that I can have the outline of my heart. Oh, I do have a couple that look like they're loose, and if that's the case, you know where they go. So you can just tap those back in. And then what I'm going to do after the outline is I'm going to have an outline of the smaller one, an outline of the bigger one, and then I'm going to fill them in so that the outside heart has a different color than the inside heart. Okay, let me get my pliers. Just want to stand up. If you do find it difficult not to go through the back, you can, but then you don't want to put it directly against the wall. You want to add something like corkboard to the back of it, and then you can hang it against the wall so you don't do any damage. And now is a good time to check your loose nails, because it's really a bummer if you're trying to thread through and they start coming out. So I'm going to check them. And again, nope, my pliers, because that one's going to go sideways. Is it this one? No, it's this one. That feels strong. Oh, that's wiggly. That's okay. And feels a little bit wiggly. Okay, that's good. Let's do this one. Okay. Yep, that one's wiggly also. Oops. There we go. That's good. That one definitely is going to be out the back. I think I might put some corkboard behind mine. Okay, so the outside layer is perfect. I'm going to chalk the inside. Just in case. Okay, I think that's a little more stable. Yeah, this one. Well, I knocked it the other way. See if I can knock it straight. Definitely knocked it out the back. Yeah, this one. Much better. Oh, definitely on the back also. Okay. And there is one that's supposed to go here. Came out, so we shall. Okay, so they feel stable. Now is where I take my floss. I'm going to do purple, I think, for the outside color. You got to find the end. Looks like I have the end right here. And I'm going to start You're going to wrap it around once, and then I'm just going to go back and forth. And you will have to leave a little long so that you have more to work with, but I'm going to tie a knot here. Okay. Then I'm going to weave this back and forth. So inside, outside, like so. Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do? I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do round. So next one, so you go to the next one, you go around. And you go to the next one and you go around. Go to the next one and you go around. Like that. And we're going to do that all the way across the outside heart. So you're going on the inside first, wrapping it, going back and wrapping it around, and then doing that over and over again. So that's, we have that one, wrapping around. This one we're wrapping around, and keep going. Once you get into a rhythm, you'll get pretty fast at it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you do have your outside. If you want that to be thicker, you can go around and you can add another layer. I like that for now. I can always add like a top layer, and after I fill in a little and see if I like that. So I'm gonna try to fill in a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm gonna go up. So I'm going to go up, circle, and then I'm like that, but up, circle, and then I'm gonna come back down, and I'm gonna do that pattern. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought that was a better view, but I guess not. So like that, go back down, do up, go back down, do an up. That's gonna be a weird angle. This is gonna be a weird angle too. On the inside, well, I think we're doing the outside for that. Let me grab that one. And I'm grabbing this one and then going this one, going back. Oh. And then this one and going back. Back, this one 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 back, this one. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then you can do it the other way. So, oops, which I want to. So then I want to go. Here and back, 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 here and back. And here and back. And here and back. Your floss is getting stuck. Unravel it a little bit. So we go here. I don't think. Okay, here and back. Here and back. And back. Okay, so I think this is a pretty cool pattern that I made. And you could leave it like a pattern, or you can fill it in even more. I'm going to leave it like that because I want to do an outline with the middle heart and then maybe do some filling in with that. In the meantime, I do have a little extra purple, and I'm just going to tie these strips together and then trim it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think I have scissors. I'm going to use this. Don't do what I'm doing. Oh, I found an extra pin. Okay, so I'm going to get another color and I'm going to fill this in. Alright, I found this really cool red color. It's like kind of a dual lighter red and darker red. And I'm going to do my outline here. Oh yeah, I guess that would go on the outside. Okay. So I'm going to tie it here. Okay, I'm going to do a double knot because I just don't want it to come off. All right, and then I'm going to do the wrap around just like I did with the purple so that I get a, might have to push the purple down so you have room to work with the red, which that's totally cool. That's also how you layer, is after each layer you have to push it down so you can put more and more on. So I'm doing my wrap and then going to the next one, just like I did with the purple at the beginning. Okay. would be a really good craft to like listen to music with. Oh. There we go. And press that down a little. Make that a little bit easier. Doesn't matter if you go on the inside or the outside. It's usually good if you just go one specific way, but it doesn't really matter. You can do any pattern you want. There's like no rule that you have to follow a specific pattern. So if something seems cool to you and you want to try it out, go for it. Some people really like really simplistic patterns, and after that they're done. Some people like it to be like pretty much full of string. So. Okay, cool. I don't know if I have enough floss to really do a good job of filling this in, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to go straight across and then loop back and then go, I'm going to go to one side and then I'm going to go this side first and then I'm going to go to the other side. And this you'll have to press down so you have more space. Like that. Oh, don't want to get any of the other ones. Just that one at the bottom and whichever one I am threading at the time. Push that one down. Okay, that's good. Oh, hammer's getting in the way. Okay, then I'm going to do this one here. Oh, oh no, that's not. Okay, good. Just make sure it doesn't get stuck. Do that one. Do this one. Oh, and then on the outside. Going to the outside. And then that one. What's up with that? I don't like that. Hold on, I'm going to see what happened with that. Okay. All right. We're going to do inside to the back, inside to the back. And then I'm going to do this side right here. All right. Going inside. Push that one down over here. Okay, let's unravel a little bit more of this. Awesome, perfect. Okay. I'm going to do that. Oh, I don't know if that stayed. Gotta push it down really good. Oh no. Uh-oh. Cutting and unraveling a little bit. Here we go. Let's fix that. Alright, gonna go around. Back down. To fit this in. And around. Okay. Down. Oh, not that caught on anything. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Do that one again. That's getting really packed in at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to see if I can make more space so that... Alright, let's move this stuff down too. Alright, cool. I got some space. And then... Okay. There we go. Go around that way. And around again. Okay. Oh. Gotta make a little tiny more space. We got, I think, 3 left. No, 2 left. We can do it. Okay, if it's there, I think I'm gonna have to just find it space underneath. There we go. Perfect, I got it around. Then we have this one. Mm-hmm. And then our last one. Alright, have to make sure we really get this nail in. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this underneath. I'm going to cut it first and then tuck it underneath. And again, don't do this. Use scissors. Maybe I won't have to tuck it underneath. I can tie it like this. Alright, I'm going to double knot this. Knot this again. I'm actually going to find scissors for this so it looks cute. I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually cut off the cords and I'm really happy with my heart. I don't think I want to add to it, so maybe I'll make a even more complex design. But for now, this is my happy heart and I like it. Thank you for watching our video tutorial. And I hope that if you aren't unable to attend the program this evening, that you will see this video and you will feel just as comfortable being able to make string art on your own. Thanks again. Bye.